Hey yo, what is up guys? Ep11 here, and today we are back on the Minecraft Let's Build NukeTown 2025 world on the Xbox One. Now in today's episode, we're going to try and finish up the backyard area to this blue house, and if not, then we'll work on it next episode, and by that episode, we'll have this done. We'll not have this done, I mean, we'll do it. That's what I meant, but... And we're going to start this episode off by adding in these, like, two little... I don't know what you would call them, but they're like... I was gonna say like vents, but they're not vents. I don't know, but they're on each side of these buildings. So one right there, and then there's one right here. And this is actually gonna help me size out for the blue house. So we're gonna put this in right here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna build enough space for it. So let's go back. I'm thinking about 3 for each. I think that's enough space. So let's do that. And I don't want it to be like square, so we're gonna build 4 out. And how do I think that looks? So I feel like it should be, ooh. See, if I do 5 out, then it's like going to be really weird. So I'm not sure. What I'm thinking about is that too big? That's way too big, I'm pretty sure. Because what's going to happen is it's just going to wrap around. But I don't want it to wrap around too much because that's a lot. So we're going to shorten this down to about, I would say 2 wide and then 3 long. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then this wraparounds to about this much, I would say. And then it's because it's like 1 less. So that's what I want the fence to look like. So how do I think that looks? So I think that's enough space to actually build across here. There's also some like gray here. Do I like how that looks? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. So now how it has like a blue top to it. So I'm going to put that in. And then it has like 3 little open areas, so I'm going to put some buttons there. And then I'm going to add some pressure plates. And I think that looks pretty good now. There's one on the red side. I'm just going to copy that exact same design. So I said 3. And up. Then red. There you go. And then the plates and then that. That looks pretty good. So then what I'm going to do is, let me see. I'm going to fill in this area with the stone, and I'll explain how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take out, I would say, I'm going to use stone, and then there's a wire going across, and I want to try and get that wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some dark gray, and I'm going to have the wire build out to the area on the fence. So I guess I'll see you guys once I do that. Okay guys, so I just put in all these fences. Now what I'm realizing is that I was supposed to make this area 1 back to this. So I'm going to put that in right now. So let's delete this whole area right here, this fence. And let's put in the rest. So now... let's just build, let me break this before I start talking about the next part. So let's break this. And then, so yeah, I just put in all of these fences everywhere, and I think it's looking pretty swig. So now I'm going to build back 2. So I'm going to put that there, that there, that there. And do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 more. There you go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, even though let's place the rest. Now right here I'm gonna place a what am I gonna do here? I'll place another one right here. Now that might not be symmetrical to the other side, but that's actually kinda how it looks on this, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add in the 3 here, right there, right there. We're gonna get rid of the rest. Not get rid of it, I mean place in the rest. So let's do that. There you go. And that's how it kind of looks. Now, in the shuffleboard area right here, they have it's not like full wooden fence. There's actually an area where there's like a white fence in the middle of it. So we have like the exact same blocks to use it. So we can use that with quartz and then the iron. So we're going to build out 3. Yeah, 3's looking good. So we're going to put this all in. Stack it up to 2. Place it on either side. There you go. And then place down the iron. How does that look? That looks pretty good. So now we're gonna just start putting in the shuffleboard. Now by next episode we'll have all the patterning done with all like the different colored like grasses, because that's probably really boring. That's like the one thing I'm not gonna show. So then how this kind of shuffleboard area looks is that how do I want to do this? Okay, so what it looks like is that there is a outer ring of quartz. So now I'm just gonna try and map this out here. And then there's an inner ring with gray, and then there's another inner ring of a like a bluish gray. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna do it like this. So how am I gonna do this? So let me take quartz stairs, which is what I'm thinking of. 2 off of here. Now I'm gonna make it touch both sides of the wall. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use quartz stairs, but I don't know. It kind of... Oh, no, just had a better idea. It has this effect where it has, like, different, like, layers, and I think this would work. Because I was going to use the... Oh, excuse me. I was going to use the different, oh, God, the stairs to make it, like, have that different, like, layers. But I feel like now that I think about it, these would work. Now, they're so close to the wall that it kind of looks like they're touching, so I'm just going to do it like this, to just make it so that we have extra space to do it instead of making it where I have to like make it fit so well. But yeah, that looks pretty good so far. Now that's annoying me right there, so I'm going to try and put this down here. Now for the different colors, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to take stone, and then for the bluish tin, I was thinking andesite, but I feel like andesite wouldn't be that well for this because it's not all connected. So what I was thinking of clay. I'm going to try and use clay because it's actually like a really nice, really similar to clay texture. So that's what I'm going to do there. So I'm going to surround this whole thing with stone. Right here. And on this side too. Let's place all this down. And then I think I'm going to do another layer here because it's really thick on both of these sides. Nope. Place this in that block. There you go. And then I'm going to put the clay. Wow, that's really annoying. I just raised up my game sounds a little bit because I was playing some of the mini games earlier, and I didn't lower that down. This clay noise is like really annoying. Sorry if you could hear it too. So now that I did that, what I'm thinking of how I'm going to put down this like pattern on the ground. Now what I'm thinking is I'm going to make this a little bit bigger actually. I don't like how small it gives me for the room on this. So now it has like a... Oh, that's going to be hard to do. The shape in the ground is made of like the white color. So wait, first of all, there's the white pattern on the inside here for like a line. So now we're going to find the center of this and then we're going to line across with the white. There you go. So now this thing is surrounded by the white, but I do not have enough space to do that. So we're just going to do it like this. And now we need to figure out how to make a little triangle with this. So now what I'm thinking of doing is that... I'm actually not thinking of anything. What I'm thinking about right now is actually we're going to take the carpets and we're just going to place a little triangle there. And I'm going to place that over that. And then just add a little triangle. And I think that's the closest thing we're going to get to this actual like shuffleboard rink. But what I'm thinking about is that this is going to look really cool. We're going to add the little buttons. And that's kind of going to look like the like, I don't know what they're called in shuffleboard, like pucks? I don't know, but I'm going to put that like right there. I feel like that's a cool spot for the puck. I'm not sure if it's a puck. Is it called a puck? It's exactly like a puck, but I'm not sure if it's called a puck, but never mind. There's a huge bush right here, so that's what we're going to add in here, and it extends out pretty far. I was thinking right about there is how far I want it to extend. Now I'm doing a 3 wide. I'm not sure if I want it to be 3 wide, but it takes up this whole fence area, so I'm pretty sure 3 wide looks pretty good. I don't know. No, that looks way too like... I'm going to shorten it down to just wide. Get rid of all of this. And I don't really care about breaking the floor now because I'm going to replace it later. So we're going to start putting in these other bushes. Now, I really didn't mean to do that, but we're going to place that up. And do I want to make it that tall? We're going to do it this high for now. And now there's like all these bushes over here, and it extends out to about the end of one of these fences. So about like right there's where it ends. So I'm going to just stack this up. There you go. And now we have this whole area right here. So what I'm thinking about doing is that, I know, there's I don't know, is it a playground? Yeah, it's like the swing sets here. So what we're going to do is we're going to mine out we're gonna take out the area, and it has a quartz like surrounding area, so like a box, and this box kind of goes to the end of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend this a little bit. If I can't place that there you go. And then I'm gonna make it one bigger, so it has a border, of course. That's the word I was looking for. So we're gonna extend this out, so no, it's not really a square. It's more of like a rectangle, but I'm gonna make it a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the inside, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one more for the outside. So we're gonna place this all down. There you go. And then we're gonna place this on this side. And I want to see if this is a big enough space. Now, I'm not sure how I'm gonna build a swing in Minecraft. See, I think I've done it before, but it's like this one's like on an angle. It's like sideways, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna build it. So we're gonna place all the sand down in here and take up all the space. Now, I think I might want to make this a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure right now. Let's just place this all in before we start trying to make everything a little bit larger. Now, what I just realized that after I just put in the bushes, there's like a few bushes like around this place, but we'll add that in later. But there you go. So that's like the sand pit right there. So how do I think that looks? I think that looks okay. But then what I'm thinking about adding is I'm gonna do a snow layer around it, because it kind of has like I don't know, it kind of comes up a little bit, and I think the snow is like a perfect like block to use for it because it's like smooth like quartz. So we're gonna do that, and that gives it a little bit more, difference. Now we're gonna add in the swing. So now I was thinking about using where is it? I think I'm about using this is gonna be really difficult, isn't it? I'm gonna use the fences. I mean the gates for the actual like swinging, and then the stone's gonna be the outside. So how this looks is it comes up, and then it ends at this side, and then there's like 2 little swings. So now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try and make this look a little curved, so we're up that high, I'm thinking, and then do that, and then come same. How much did I do? I did 3. Come up to about here, and then end off the same way with 2 at the end. How's that look? That looks a little bit weird, so what I'm thinking about is I'm just gonna like that. Yeah, that looks way better. It's like less, I don't know what the word is that I want to use, but it's less like, I don't know, sharp at the top. Now what I'm thinking about doing here is actually using the stone brick a little bit to try and add a little bit more of a curve. And I think that's going to work out a little bit. Yeah, so that gives it a nicer curve than before. So now we're going to use gates, and we're going to get some wood. So now there's 2 swings on this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the wood, go like this, then put another upside down like this. So this is actually a really cool way to make a swing. So you take the gates, and then you put them like this. I'm not sure if this still will look the same as it does, but I think that kind of looks pretty good to how it does, because that's kind of like the string. Now, you can't really make a perfect one, because you can't really make something that has both sides and go up without making it more than, like, bigger than 1 block, I'm sure. Oh, signs could work. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with that, but I think that's a pretty nice swing. So, now what we're going to add in is there's a little house for a robot here. I'm pretty sure there's a robot in here. I don't know. I haven't played this map in a while. But what we're going to get for this is that blue, some glass. I'm going to use some tinted glass again. I like the tinted glass. Okay, that's good. So now it starts about right here, and I'm going to build it out. So right here is where I'm going to start it. And I'm thinking I'm only going to make it 5. I think that's enough space to do this. I'm going to build in right here. So now how this kind of looks, I'm going to get some slabs. And what this looks like, kind of has a curve. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in that curve. Yeah, that's a good way. I was going to use stairs. But it has a curve up to the top, and then has the inner layer, and then it kind of comes out this much. Do I want that? No, that looks pretty good. And then it has a little lip at the bottom, and it's looking complicated, but it has a door right here that's blue. Now, I'm thinking about adding that one more, but no. So we're going to take this out right to here. And then this comes up here. There you go. And then we're going to add in the other block. There. And then we're going to add that in. That looks pretty good. We're going to add in this. And we're going to copy that on the side too. I held down my S long. I was like this soon. But I tell you that school for me is almost over. I have about 3 days left of school, which is great because over the I'm gonna try and upload way more. I'm gonna be able to upload a lot more videos than I usually can, because usually I would have to come home from school and do all my work before I can upload. Or record is what I should say, because I can do my homework really fast, but the recording's like the part that takes a while to do. So now we're gonna add in this, and it's the exact same thing. Now, what's weird about this back is that it kind of sticks out a little bit and actually kind of goes around the fence. So, oh no, now I have to get wood from my inventory to place that back. There you go, and then there's like a back to this. There you go. So now we're going to add in the rest of the back to this. Okay, that's the shape. No, it's not. That looks so weird. I don't know. I tried to get the curve to it, and now I can't even get the curve to it. So that's what it would look like with the curve. So the curve's like really subtle. I don't know how I want to do that. Maybe if I extend this one out one, maybe it might look a little bit better. No, okay, so what I'm just going to do here is I'm going to cut this off right here. So I'm going to do no curve, but I'm going to have it a little bit curved on the edges. And now what I'm thinking is that I could use different blocks to actually make it so that the curve looks a little bit separated. So now what I'm thinking is I'm going to use the pillared quartz and go across like that. And do the same thing. And I'm not sure if this is going to make it look better, but I'm trying to think of ways to actually make this look good without making it too huge or making it just small and look really weird. Because this is like such a weird building because it has such a like specific design that you can't really do with this like amount of blocks in like this sort of an area. But I think that would look pretty good. Now we're going to add in the little end to that and then the end to this. So then what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to use the stairs. Now I did this on the other house too when I did the back, and I think the stairs worked out really well. So let's check out how this looks. So that looks really bad, but it doesn't look as bad as before, which is what I want to say. But let's add. No, I think that's how I want to keep it. But now inside of here, there's like that robot that sticks in there, and it's really creepy because you can't really see him. So we're gonna just add that in there. So we're gonna close off the back, add in a little area right there, add in his head, and then add that in. So that looks pretty good. Now I'm still really, I don't know what to say. I just really don't like how this top looks. I'm gonna dig that back one more. And how does that look now? I still don't like how it looks, but I feel like it looks a little bit better. Maybe, no. You know, I think I'm just going to stick with it and end off the episode here. By next episode, what I'll do is I'll have all this switch to the, you know, alternating green and light green.
What?
But yeah, anyway guys, if you enjoyed this episode of Let's Build NukeTown 2025 on the Xbox One, if you enjoyed, remember to slap that like button, comment down below what you thought of this episode, and I shall see you guys next time. And we only have about one more episode of this series because we just have to finish this, and then we have to put in that thing over there. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.